This is the movie.
The Village from 2004. It starts with this scene. It's a funeral of a young boy, a little boy. The villagers are gathered here, as you can see. This is August Nicholson, the father of the boy, Daniel Nicholson. What is important here is the tombstone of Daniel Nicholson, beloved son of August Nicholson. So the movie starts with the funeral of this boy who has died for some reason that we will find out later. And he died in the 19th century, 1897, a 7-year-old boy. So this is also very important for the plot of the movie. The boy died at the end of the 19th century. And then the villagers are gathered. There are not so many. It's like a big happy family. And they are gathering around food, dinner, or sorry, lunch, like a feast. But they are not celebrating anything. So this is August Nicholson. Next to him is the head of the village, Mr. Walker. There he is. He makes a speech. And from time to time, they hear very scary sounds from the woods, from inside the forest. And the sound comes again, and it always scares the villagers. But Noah Percy is amused. He's amused, and and as you can see, he is amused while the villagers are not. As you can see, they don't find it amusing. As for the cast and the characters, we have Ivy Walker, a beautiful young woman, almost blind, basically blind, and played by Bryce Dallas Howard. We have Lucius Hunt, Joaquin Phoenix, who played in Gladiator, the first movie, but also he played as Joker in Joker, the movie. We have Noah Percy, who is this retarded man that we just saw, played by Adrian Brody. Um, Edward Walker, that was the head of the village, is the head of the village. And then we have Alice Hunt, mother of Lucius Hunt, which is played by Sigourney Weaver, that we don't need to introduce much more. I think everybody knows. And as you can see, they dress very traditional. They live a very traditional lifestyle in the village. It's a 19th century lifestyle. And every night they guard the village from the towers, from the towers. And they light torches around the border of the village with the forest, because there are monsters in the forest that come in, and they are very dangerous. And we're gonna see more of that later. So then one morning, Mr. Walker comes to teach the children in a traditional way at the school, and he sees that the children are gathered around something. What they are looking at is a slaughtered animal in a very horrible way, skinned and everything. It looks very horrible, and the children are just looking at it. In the classroom, Mr. Walker has some discussions with the children, with the students. What happened and who killed the animal? They all call them those we don't speak of. Children, adults, they just call them those we don't speak of. They are so scared of them, they don't even want to give them names. And Mr. Walker mentions that those we don't speak of have not breached our borders for many years. We don't go into their woods. and they do not come into our valley. So then after that, the elders are in a house, a church, something, and they are discussing stuff. They have some daily meetings and discussing things. This is Mr. Walker. This is Alice Hunt, Lucius Hunt's mother, and we will see Lucius very soon. Lucius comes with a speech, and he mentions that my mother is unaware of the reason for my visit today. So Alice Hunt had no idea that Lucius was coming to make a speech. So he says that she did not give her consent or consult me in any form. That means that everything I say is from me myself, has nothing to do with my mother, Alice Hunt. He starts by mentioning Daniel Nicholson, the passing of the little boy from illness. And this is a very important thing to mention. And other reasons for which he has come to make a speech. So Daniel Nicholson and other events have weighed on my thoughts. I've been thinking about this even before Daniel Nicholson died. So the very reason Lucius came to see the elders is to ask permission to cross into the forbidden woods and travel to the nearest town. And you can see the reaction of Alice Hunt, Lucius' mother. She is a bit shocked that Lucius is talking about that. Nobody has dared to do that. Nobody has mentioned, nobody has been willing to do such a thing, but Lucius has come to volunteer to do that, to go into the woods, cross into the woods, reach the towns, and come back with medicine. Again, I ask permission to cross into the forbidden woods. I will gather new medicines and I will return. They know the importance of medicine. And Lucius knows and mentions that those we don't speak of will not hurt me. He is confident that they will let him pass. So this way he's trying to convince the elders to give him the permission to cross into the woods and go to the towns and bring medicine. This is why he says that. And he ends his speech and looks at the elders looking at him, pretty shocked, very surprised. And even more, his own mother, as you can see, Sigourney Weaver or Alice Hunt. And they were not expecting such thing, Lucius, to come forward to ask for permission. They have always warned the villagers from going into the woods. But with the recent events, the passing of Daniel Nicholson at the age of 7, at least Lucius realizes how important medicine is. He is willing to risk his life to go into the woods and bring medicine. In the next scene, we see a mother and son, Alice Hunt and Lucius Hunt, talking at home. What's going on in that head of yours? Say something, Lucius. So why did Lucius do such thing that was against the traditions of the village? So we're gonna stop here and then we will get back to the rest of the plot.